All right, folks, let's talk about some more Lego stuff, different things that we can do. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is the idea of building a car, right? But it could be all sorts of different things that you make that would stick to this. So, again, these videos are designed for you to get some ideas, not to copy what I'm doing. Okay, do your own thing. So, I'm going to start by taking my little one tab piece. As always, I'm going to duplicate it because if I'm going to use it, I'm going to not mess with my first one. Okay, and I'm going to make a pattern out of it, a linear pattern. So it's a part pattern. So I do want to do a part pattern this time. Usually it's features. So I want to pattern that part. And the direction I want to go is you got to pick a line, right, that goes in the direction I want. Now I'm going to make that one be 1 inch. I think I'm going to do 1.5. It's in 0.5 increments because the part itself is, 1.5 is what I wanted. Okay, is that what I want? Yeah, I think that'll work. Remember, things have to be within a certain volume, so I can't make it too huge. And then I do want a second direction, which is going to be that way. And I'm going to put that at a distance of 0.5, but I do want two of them, including the original. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I guess I want one because I want a little bit of space. All right, here we go. So that looks pretty good. All right, so this is the kind of the base of what I'm doing. You can use this for all sorts of different things, right? You know, as long as you space it out correctly. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to sketch on this surface and draw my car where these are going to be the wheel wells. Okay, so I'm just going to draw this to the best of my ability. I'll kind of line it up with the middle of that. I think that would work very well. And then I'm just going to start making my car. Okay. Now I can do fillets and all sorts of stuff later on. And maybe I'll go straight down in the back. You wanted to make a truck. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm going to make a truck. Ooh, except I'm going to have to. Okay, so that's okay. I can change this later. Again, let's make that even with that. Okay, and we'll go back to the beginning. Now, this is definitely not in the right spot. So I can either kind of adjust my sizes a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or, so I think that's what I'll do. Start moving things a little bit, you know, to what makes sense. That's a little more like it. Maybe even just a little bit smaller. There we go. I think I'll move that back a little bit. That back a little bit. Yeah, those notice are on the same line. So that's okay. Okay, now we're looking pretty good. All right, now I'm going to make a circle and I'll line it up with the middle right there and go up to that top point. I think that'll be all right. Maybe a little more than that. Okay, same thing over here, line it up. And I'll make those two circles equal to each other, and that way they're, whatever I decide to do to them later, they're equal in size. So now if I move one, the other one gets to be about the same size. Now we'll trim out stuff I don't need. I don't need that. I don't need that, or that. I just want the profile. So it doesn't matter with that little line because it's not going to be part of a profile anyway. All right, cool. So now that looks the way I want it to look. Okay, so I'm going to finish my sketch. All right, now before I use that sketch, because I want things symmetrical, I think I'm going to create a plane in the middle. I'm going to create a mid plane between this edge and this edge that I can use. I can mirror things and stuff later on. So first, let's go extrude this. And I'm going to go that way a little bit. Now it's saying to add, and that's what I want. I don't want a new part. So I'm going out that way a little bit. It's going to be a little bit wide of a truck, but that's okay. And then I'm going to extrude this again. But I'm going to go to add. Ooh, it doesn't like that. All right. Maybe I need to turn on that sketch again and extrude this sketch the other way. I'm going to add it. Now that's really weird. When it turns red, because I'm adding it, and it's okay with making it new, but it's not okay to add it. That's very strange, but that's okay. I can deal with that later. Part of this is learning how to do things in a different way. So I'm going to go, instead of blind, I'm going to go up to face of that. Okay. Good deal. All right. Now I'm going to make this, I think I can make this all one part. Notice it's made all these different parts of the pattern. But I can take those last two parts and make them one thing by using my Boolean command. So I want that part and that part to be part of the same thing and union them together, and I should be able to do that. Now it made them their own separate part. That's okay. I'll see if I can go through in the end and do that. Boy, this is going to be a wide truck. I can go back and fix things a little bit. I'll show you how to deal with that. In fact, I'm going to do it right now before I get too far along. Let's go back into this sketch. I'm going to pull this guy backwards a little bit because it may, I'm predicting things that are going to happen. So now I'm going to take this linear pattern, and I think instead of 1.5 that one direction, I'm going to go 2. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, now I can go adjust my sketch again to make it a little more like it. I can come up a little bit. Make it a king cab. There we go. Cool. All right, that's going to look a little more like it now. All right, now I can take some things and mirror them. I can say I wanted to make a mirror of, I just want to add, I think. I'm going to take this part and use this mirror plane. All right. It's a little wide, but you know, that's the way it goes. It still looks good. You can play around with it and make it better, but I like it the way it is. So, oh wow, it got it when it extruded, it kept those little these little guys. I could go back and fix that, but this video is really not about everything, right? So, cool. Now I can make my wheels separate, or I can make them now. I think I'm going to make them now. I'm going to sketch on here. And let's make two circles that are right there in the middle of that point. One that'll be the wheel and one that'll be the tire. Okay, cool. Now we're going to extrude. Now I'm only doing one because I can pattern things. Boy, I'm going to have to choose a bunch of different stuff here because it's not wanting to get that part and that part and that part right there. There we go. Now, some of these things we're putting in a specific distance for, and the other things we're just going to eyeball. So I think I want that sticking out just a little bit. Cool. I was going to extrude the other part out, but that actually looks pretty good. Well, I'll extrude it out. Extrude just that shape right there. Boy, it doesn't want to pick that up. Okay, that's fine. I can go turn on my sketch again. Now I can extrude what I want, which was that part in there. But this time I'm not going to come all the way out. I'm going to stay inside there a little bit, halfway or so. Take a look at it. Okay. Now I'm going to make that new because I'm going to have it a different part or a different shade. So I'm going to take that and assign material, make it a different, oops, I don't want material. Sorry, I want appearance. Make it like a silvery kind of thing or gold. Gold? Nah. You pick what you do. It's like Bob Ross, right? It's your project. That extrude that we did before with the tire, I want to add appearance to that and make it black. There we go. Cool. Now I can pattern those, right? So now it's a farther distance. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and that, and I'm going to make a linear pattern out of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to do a part. This time I want a feature pattern. And choose this and that. And I'm going to go in the direction of that. Okay, now right now it's going the other way. I want to flip it. And I want to go 2 inches instead of, cool. And, I wonder why I didn't like it. Let's find out. Apply per instance? Yeah, I think that's why. Oh, I don't know why it didn't keep the same thing. Well, that's okay. I can edit that. The appearance. So I'm not sure why it didn't keep that the same way. So now I'm going to take those and I'm just going to mirror them across that same mirror plane that I know is still in the middle. So I'm going to take these 3 things. This one, I'm holding the control button down, that thing and that thing. It won't let me all at the same time. That's okay. When I say I want to mirror it, it'll ask me what to mirror. And I'm going to do a feature mirror. And the features I'm going to do are this and that. And that, and that, come on, and that. There we go. And my mirror plane is going to be that guy in the middle. Now let's see if it keeps those colors. So maybe a pattern would have been better and it would have kept the colors. So I'm not really sure why that is, that it doesn't keep the appearance. But I can go through and do that. All right. And so now we've got our basic truck. I'm going to turn off my sketch 3. There's another sketch on somewhere. There it is. Sketch 2. All right, so that looks pretty cool. Now we can do other stuff. I'm going to show you some kind of other things that you can do, like, maybe sketch on here just to make it look a little bit more realistic by, let's see, let's bring normal to sketch plane. And we can do things like cut off a little bit from this point to that point, and like that. And if I make them equal to each other, then I know I've got the same angle, because that's the only way that that can work. Okay, cool. And then we're going to extrude that and cut, remove all of it. Cool. So now it just has a little bit more thing to look at. We can make the truck bed in there. I do want to show, it's kind of a cool way of making a windshield. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'm going to sketch on here. No, I'm going to sketch on here. So, and then project out by using my use button, this shape. Okay, notice that it's on that plane. That's what I want. Then I'm going to offset. Let me go normal 2 again. I'm going to offset this shape. That is not what I want to do. Let me try that again. I'm going to offset that guy, but I'm going to come inward a little bit. Okay. And now we can extrude. Now, hopefully that is, yeah, that's straight. That's the way I want it. So I'm going to take that and go the other way. I'm going to remove through all. Cool. So, and then we can do the other way too. Now I can sketch on here. And again, I'm going to offset this. Oh, weird. Oh, well, no, it's doing it. I don't know why I didn't show that before. Could do the same thickness as the other one, measure it. But part of this is just having fun. Now we're going to extrude again. Take that. And we're going to cut. Whoa, what am I looking at? Oh, I see. We're going to go the other direction, and we're going to remove. And again, I'm going to cut all through all. All right. Starting to look kind of cool. So a student had asked me about making a glass for something. So I'm going to show you real quick how to do that. So if I sketch on that surface right there, and I've got, and actually, I don't think I even need to do that. So I'm going to not sketch that. Instead, I'm going to extrude, but I'm going to choose, no, not that shape. So I guess I am going to have to sketch on that. All right. So sketch on this surface right here. And we're going to use that line, that line, that line, and that line. And then we're going to finish our sketch and extrude that surface. There we go. Now, I think I'll go inward just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Now, this happened to me last time where it turns red. So I could either come out a little bit, or I could go in. But if I go in, I have to make a new part. But I guess that's okay if I'm making a new part. Now, I'll show you how to deal with that. It created I don't know why. Oh, it's because it's creating a new part. It's making it orange. But I can take that and edit the appearance for this part. Make it blue. Okay, that's kind of, glass is kind of blue. And what you may not have noticed before is you can actually drag this little button down here and make it transparent. So we can make it kind of a transparent color. Okay, I guess you could have made it black and transparent, right? Then it would have been, let's see if we can make it tinted windows. Black. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice tinted windows. Cool. tinted windshield, illegal in California, but hey, it's my Lego truck. All right. So lots and lots of things we could do. You could sketch out here, make a plane that is along that line and parallel to it, and then make some headlights and extrude them in, a grill. You could do tail lights on the back, lots and lots and lots of stuff. Make a tailpipe for it, all sorts of things that you can do to this thing. So this was just a basic start. Make some bumpers, okay? Have fun with it. All right, so there's your basic car/truck idea. All right, have fun. See you soon. Enjoy.